Hello, everybody. Today in this forecast, we are focusing on a storm system that's going to be coming through the central and southern plains, bringing the possibility for tornadoes, damaging winds, and large hail. Looking at the jet stream here on the GFS model, going into Friday, today's Friday and the early Saturday, we start to see some explosive development in the jet stream here over the central and southern plains. And this is kind of when those storms will start to spark in New Mexico, and we could really see some backing on this specific trough. The last trough that came through did bring a few tornadoes in Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri, and Illinois. I'll get deeper into that in a few, maybe tomorrow or early next week. But currently, we have this really deep trough that's ejecting into the central and southern plains. This is the system that will bring severe weather from Saturday all the way to Monday of early next week. And like I said, we can really see this backing over here on the west side of it, and that's just what the last system was lacking. Now, going into the next couple of days, on oops, I didn't mean to go that far. That was my bad. Saturday, here's Sunday, where that jet stream really kicks in. Monday, we that starts to lose some of that backing on the west side. And early Tuesday as well, we can really see this jet stream ripping right over Oklahoma, Missouri, Kansas, and Iowa, continuing to bring rain and some severe weather. Now, going past this, we do have possibly another trough late next week into even the weekend, bringing more severe weather, and the GFS model is picking up a tropical storm or even a hurricane developing in the tropics, the Gulf of Mexico. If you can see that down in there at the bottom. Now, going over to the next slide, I do have the dew points up, and currently kind of dry from the last system that came through, which is currently out to the east. There in the deep south, we can see all that moisture, and right now it looks like it may not even come up. But right now it is Friday, so it looks like some of you have to be like, maybe we won't see any rain and severe weather like this guy's saying. Well, watch how quickly the moisture just returns. Early Saturday and obviously into Sunday, watch it just more and more moisture, and we can see where a dry line will set up there in the Texas and Oklahoma panhandles. We have 30s and on the west, 30 dew points on the west side of the dry line. But on the east side of the dry line, we have rich moisture. We have 60s to even, we have a low to mid to even upper 60s there if in the Texas and Oklahoma. And on Sunday, Monday, and going into Tuesday, when the storm system starts to move out, we still have some rich moisture in the Midwest, and we could still see a few severe weather out there as well. Going into the future radar, we have the HRRR model, and currently, and earlier in the day, we do have some of these more isolated showers in west or in southwest Texas. Now, this could, in the favorable environment, go up briefly, maybe cause some very small hail and damaging winds, but it isn't until later in the day, still morning around the noon hours as well. We have this convective system moving through, and we do have a lot of storms popping up, and ranging from the Oklahoma Panhandle all the way down the southeast Mexico. We have just an explosive development in severe thunderstorms. And this is Saturday, like I said, and going into later in the afternoon hours, this storm starts to go into Oklahoma, the Texas Panhandle. But watch down here to the south and southwest of Texas. We're going to have some developing thunderstorms, and with these isolated and discrete cells, you can see large hail up to tennis ball size, some damaging wind gusts between 60 to 70 miles per hour, and a tornado threat. And if one of these storms can get very, very powerful and strong, maybe we can see an isolated strong tornado, but at the moment, a strong tornado cannot be ruled out. Now, with this, what looks like almost a squall line here in western Oklahoma and northwest Texas, we could see a QLCS tornado or two, damaging winds up to 70 plus miles per hour, and some smaller hail compared to those isolated and discrete cells down to the southwest. And as this storm moves through, it's going to move through fairly quickly into early Sunday morning, where it can still cause some early severe weather and some more KLCS tornadoes along the front. But as this moves out, it's going to allow for more development on the backside of it, which will lead to even more severe weather. And I do think Sunday will have the highest threat for tornadoes and severe weather. And this is just going to continue moving through. And if we can't get a few discrete cells ahead of the line, we could see that tornado threat spike a little bit. And with all this rain and the thunderstorms, we do have a flash flood risk. And right now, we do have a slight risk ranging from southeast New Mexico into far west Texas, and a marginal risk ranging from around the same area all the way up to southwest Kansas, that gets the Texas Panhandle, and the far northwest Oklahoma, the Oklahoma Panhandle. Tomorrow, Saturday, we have a much larger slight risk ranging from around the Lubbock area of Texas through Oklahoma into southeast Kansas. And this is when that storm system really starts to pick up on Saturday. And then Sunday, we have a moderate risk ranging from central Oklahoma to the northeast into southeast Kansas and southwest Missouri. And in that area, we could see possibly 4 to 5 to even 6 or even 7, 8, 9, 10 inches of rain. Anywhere within that range from 4 to 10 inches is possible, especially in that modern area. Going into Monday, we have at this large slight risk ranging from northeast Texas all the way to northern Missouri, where that line really expands off to the north. And Tuesday, that risk diminishes down to a marginal risk ranging from east Texas all the way up to Indiana. And I will be live on every single day from Saturday to possibly Monday if the storms do get really rowdy. So like and subscribe, hit that bell to get notified of any updates or live streams.